Throughout the entirety of life, we as Americans have had a dream, happily married, 2 kids. We're not always what it seems. From the very beginning, we seem to have it all. Surviving the dinosaurs, turns out the human race didn't fall. We learned how to make fire and how not to burn, but we still didn't believe that the fire burned until our skin started to turn. Developing a language and hunting for food, destroying the first Thanksgiving, making more enemies, dude. World War I is where a stronger dream became recognizable. New toaster, fresh ironed clothes, and a new living room table. You weren't at the top of the food chain, at the top of the world, unless you were the greatest and the latest, and were urban, not rural. Fancy clothes, washer, electric can openers, and a lot more free time. New inventions across the nation, increasing economics by the dime. Women don't spend all the time cleaning the house, instead they're outside racing like a basic experimental mouse. The Great Depression hits and suddenly you're no longer cool. You're not the greatest and latest for having an outdoor built-in pool. Because you can't afford rent and your husband lost a job and you're seriously considering if the government pays better or the mob. You want to live in a place where you can't afford to breathe the air you can't live without, but there isn't anyone hiring on a livable wage, so you got to start to gain an everlasting doubt. You want what's best for your kids, but you're living in the suburbs. Everyone around you says you're looking for food, much less sidewalks with curbs. You want to be independent, but around the 1930s. But the Constitution doesn't say no to mistreating you, says a little birdie. You can't vote and you can't walk a straight line. We'll get there, we can do it if we just keep trying. Oh, you're an immigrant. You can stay, but don't speak. Everything you say is lying. Separate but equal, but you know what's really equal? The entire human race is a mix of everyone. Whoa, isn't that a thrill? We share the same origin from our mothers before us, but we still have to fight not to give up the only seats on the bus. We fight for an equal equality and choose to shop in the afternoon. We want to vote, we want to work, but our only requirements don't come soon. Instead, it's a waiting game while we switch up the dream. Large copycat house, expensive cars, money you have to redeem. Safe neighborhood surrounded by flowers and trees. Kids playing hide and seek while running in the empty streets. Satellite antennas upon every television. Some inspiring colored man told us about his vision for a better world. A world of safety and peace, instead of differing races clawing at each other like beasts. The Cold War began and it was damn near freezing. It was all of the communists. It was all of the buzz. The dream was to live in capitalism. Nothing at all was better to them. United as the common enemy, a trustworthy American is who I'm proud to be. Working hard was the human race's motto. Working hard meant having money to blow. If you want a better life, try to make one for yourself. But when you don't have resources, what card can you play when they have to be dealt? If you want to send your kids to college, you can't spend your life with a debt holding you over the edge. If you want to travel around the earth, make sure you're present for the Mother Nature's rebirth. We now live in a world where we need the greatest and the latest, where retiring comfortably needs to be canon at best. You need the new gadgets in every new app and nothing less. But when will we begin to increase our own happiness? You need to spend at least 14 years at school surrounded by a higher class that treats you like a fool. Work until you absolutely cannot anymore, then maybe your retirement won't be a faux lure. Increase the population by a couple of kids, inventing hoverboards and tablets we most certainly did. But make sure things are portable and easy. Make sure your entire life is there to keep you busy. Don't stop and think. Don't take a second to blink. By the time you open your eyes, you'll have a new American dream.